Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Great Gibraltar Draft with Hound Dogs. And today we've got the second knockout round. It's against Dynamo Moscow. Nothing has happened in between. We played PAOK. We got through straight into the Dynamo Moscow games. So it's big times. One thing I've noticed, Philippe Coutinho is playing for them along with Dan James. So they've got some decent players. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. What we have managed to do is Woudenberg has come back from injury. I've got hiccups as well, so apologies. Because I guess I'm got excited. What is going on? Woudenberg coming in at right back. He is a left back naturally, but he can play at right back, so that's fine. Marcus Salah going back to his natural left back position. Sergio Silva and Andre Wisdom at centre back. What we can then do is have Keita in that defensive midfield role because unfortunately Kingsley Michael has been suspended for this game. Pereira de Sá and Diarasuba further forward, then Ndungala, Bareback and Romero up top. So we've got a few players on the bench which should be able to do some work as I hiccup again. But let's jump into the game and just see how we can get on against them. I'm not necessarily expecting anything from this. We've reached a knockout round in Europe, so I'm very happy. But the likelihood of anything really coming from this any further, not much. But hey, we've got we're at home in the first leg, so we've got a bit about us that we can still use. They've got Boudebouz and Coutinho. Coutinho is obviously the big name that we're going to have to keep an eye out for, but otherwise it'll be a good challenge for the boys. See how they get on against what is undoubtedly going to be a good side in the Europa League. So we're coming towards half time and nothing really has happened. We have managed to kind of stop much opportunities for Dynamo. So, I mean, that's quite impressive. If we can kind of take it at least to 0-0 to the second leg, I mean, I'd be pretty happy with that generally. But we're going to have to try and hold them off as they look to go around the corner. Sergio Silva does well there to get hold of that and play it back to the keeper, Golstorff, who will take his time looking to go forward. He does go long, finding Romero, whose attempted header isn't great, but the header back to the keeper was looking a little short, as we managed to get onto that one again, but it does fall straight back to him. But just before half time, what is with my head? I'm gonna hold my breath. Ready? Hopefully this will fix the hiccuping issue. Salah down this left-hand side. He plays it into Maximiliano Romero, who shoots from a long-range effort, who does just go over the bar. We don't quite manage to get anything from that one as it goes to half-time. I think we'll jump straight into the second half. Let's go. All right, I've fixed my hiccups now, I think. Varela coming down this right-hand side, taking the throw-in, but we are able to cut that out as Maximiliano Romero will start the counter-attack now as we drive forward. He's got plenty of options going forward. Ndungala looks for a ball back through to Romero. It's quite a big 1-2, and he just hits it high and wide of the target. I mean, that could have been the goal to give us the lead, but we're creating opportunities, that's for sure. We're not quite as down as I thought we might be, as it is a throw-in for Woudenberg, who looks to get that long into Pereira de Sá. He cuts back on his left foot again. Pereira de Sá looking to come inside now, driving at the defence. Long-range effort, well wide of the target. But again, we're creating opportunities, which is good to see. 15 minutes to go, still 0-0. We have got a throw-in on this right-hand side, and then Gala back to Woudenberg. Then Pereira de Sá looks back towards the centre halves. Andre Wisdom going to drive forward in that space. There is like no one near him. He's all on his own. They're playing really deep. Keita's challenged by Coutinho, but the ball does find its way out wide to Salah. Romero's shot is blocked as it's I don't know what's happened there, but we've been gifted a goal. Zach Steffen not quite able to keep that one out as Varela's pass back to the keeper caused him a lot of issues. But hey, 1-0, doesn't matter how they go in or who scores them. It's a lead. Romero's shot was blocked. Varela plays it back to Steffen. And Zach Steffen's just, I don't know, he's kind of just fallen over and poked it in. So, hey, 1-0 to Hound Dogs. It's not exactly the way I thought we would score, but hey, goal's a goal at the end of the day as Callas comes forward with Coutinho, who looks out wide to Varela, who's looking to try and make amends. Clinton back to Varela. Sergio Silva cuts that out, and Salah will now drive forward once again on this overlap on the left-hand side as he's keeping on going. Look at this, causing absolute problems for them as he gets to the byline, cuts it back to Jean-Christophe Baerback, back to Salah, who plays it inside to Salafu. Can he get a yard? Not quite, as he has to play it back to Keita, who finds Wisdom at the back, who switches it back out wide to Vandenberg, who's going to cut back on his left foot, which he loves to do as he is left-footed and he is a left-back playing at right-back. Pereira de Sá, though, long-range effort, smashes off the bar. It's quite the strike. I thought the keeper might have got a hand to it, but it hasn't. It's gone flush against the bar with a hell of an effort as they look to come forward here. It's a header off the post. Can we clear it? We do. Keita manages to scramble it clear with only a couple minutes to go. We are holding on to this 1-0 lead. Can we keep it going? Coutinho's delivery to the back post, and again it's headed wide of the target. We get away with that one once again. As things stand, we are going into the second leg with a 1-0 lead. This could be a massive, massive result. We've got a lot to do back in Russia, so it's not over yet, of course, but hey, we've got 7 days to recover and go again with a Zach Stefanone goal giving us that lead. So, good stuff. Let's jump ahead and get to the game ready for the second leg. We're back for the second leg. It's going to be a tough one, as we know. And we've got another issue. We have got a suspension. This time it is Woundenberg who's out suspended, our right back. So we're going to probably have to do what we did last time in the last second leg, which is probably end up playing Salah there and hoping he can do a job. Kais Naja will come on that left back role. Otherwise, we'll probably leave it as it is. I think we'll take Keita off and put Michael back on after he's served his suspension, just because Keita's on a yellow card. Don't really want him to be out for the next game if we do manage to even get through, and he can always obviously come on if needed. But there you go. A change of formation for him as well. A 4-1-2-1-2 for them now. They were playing narrow anyway, but certainly making more so now. We're still playing quite a wide formation, so hopefully that can still work in our favour as we look to try and hold on to a 1-0 lead we've currently got after a own goal by Stefan. Which was a bit of a calamitous one. But let's get into it. We're holding on so far. Salafu with a corner delivers into the near post, but it is cleared as Coutinho will get onto the end of this, and they are looking to break very quickly now, which they'll have to do. They'll have to get players forward, but Pereira de Sá does brilliantly. Baerback's pass isn't good enough to find him, but it is headed clear. Now Clinton looking to drive forward through the centre of our defence, but it looks like he's actually got injured, which, as not nice as it is, that's great for us. It means that he was able to give us the ball back straight away. It looked very dangerous, and we might even score here. We have just scored. I'm not sure. At what stage do you think that that's bad because of the injury? Like, I guess we could have passed out, but also we were then on the attack. So really, I don't think that's that bad, surely. But a lovely pass by Salah on his left foot, finding Romero, who's through a goal, who doesn't make a mistake and dinks over the keeper, giving us the 1-0 lead in today's game and 2-0 on aggregate. And G looks fine. Clinton looks like he's going to be all right and be able to run off that injury. So I don't feel as bad anymore. Salah with a throw-in on this right-hand side. Half an hour in, and we are looking good. Kingsley, back to Salah, back to Pereira de Sá, who's whips a ball into the back post. Baerback up for the header. Stefan grabs onto that one with ease as they will look to counter-attack now and get the ball forward. But it looks like they're a bit slow in getting that done as it's worked out wide to Varela, into Boselli in the middle, then looks down the line to Ukavin as we're looking to kind of double up almost effectively on that left-hand side. And then our midfielders coming right across to try and defend against Varela's possible delivery. Goes back to Ukavin, Boselli, then to the edge, and it's a long-range effort by Tolga Arslan. but not enough. Again, it's not on target, so it's not going to cause Gustav any issues whatsoever, as there's 5 minutes to added time now, or to half time, I should say, and we're looking very, very good. We're going to jump straight into that second half. Ndungala's not had a best game in the world, so we might look to bring him off at some point in this second half, but at this stage, we are still looking very, very good. Tolgate Arslan back into Coutinho, who's really not created as much as you'd hoped, and he would have been offside if he'd have got anywhere near that, but Gustav was out quickly to grab hold of that one. As he looks to launch forward, and it's nowhere near Romero. He's not competing with that one as it goes into Arslan. Then Daniel James, who's come onto the pitch now, into Arslan, into Coutinho, who's through one-on-one with the keeper. He doesn't make a mistake as he slots it past the keeper, and that makes it 2-1 on aggregate. 1-1 in today's game. Can we hold on? That's the real question. Coutinho losing his man Michael in the middle there, as they are pushing multiple men forward now. We are very attacking still, but that's how we play. We need to be attacking to put pressure on them, and that's how we get goals. That's how we cause problems for teams. But Daniel James will be coming inside, using that bit of pace he's still got at an older age now to get forward. But Salah's clearance on his right foot doesn't find anyone as Balbuena finds Laxalt, as it will be Dynamo Moscow driving forward. Baselli is going to look to turn, but we've got the pressure on him. We're making them go backwards as they have to go all the way back to Zach Steffen in the end, who will work this ball forward once again. So Balbuena out wide to the left back, Laxalt into Arslan, then James, who's looked round the corner, Chukavin, who's through on goal. Can he get a shot away? It's a great save by Gustav. It was needed. He had to make that save as we went 1-on-1 with the keeper. And Gustav was there to prevent any issues. Coutinho now looking to whip this ball in. It's away by Sergio Silva, as it will be Romero who gets on to the end of that one. With 30 minutes to go, we are looking all right. They are putting more and more pressure on us as the game goes on, but we will look to make a change, I think. At this stage, Ndungala, we will bring you off. Similarly to last time, I think we'll bring on Kudjo, as we are winning. We're on the dominant side of things, so we're going to push him on to try and get something out of this. We might move Romero out left and bear back off for Pella in just a moment, just so we've got something a bit different up top, cause the defence a bit more of a different issue, which I think we will do now. And Keita, to be fair, could come on. Actually, we'll bring Marlos on for Salifu, as I think we should be able to see this out now. We're looking good. I'm feeling confident in the boys in being able to see this out. So that's why we haven't made any changes with regards to any sort of penalty thought process. As we look good into added time, they will be coming forward with one last attack. They've got a minute and a half to get something going as Moro looks to play the ball forward to Coutinho, who's got a bit of time in there. Budabuz looks over to Chukavin, who's driving forward, looks for the left back Laxalt, who's got down this left side so easily. Ball comes in, and Chukavin does miss that volley, which gives us the chance to take this goal kick, take our time with it. There's a minute to go now, as that break was a massive opportunity for them. They probably should have got a goal there. But Gustav is not going to rush this at all. Looks long. I mean, it's gone straight to Daniel James, which is not the ideal pass. As the ball's played over the top, Chukavin, who looks through to Daniel James again, but it will be Salah who gets there, and he just smashes it away. Goes out. Probably could have got it out for a throw-in rather than a corner, if he'd have taken a moment to think about it. But 20 seconds left. Budabuz with the corner. Can we clear it? We do. Pereira de Sá smashes it clear. Goes out for a throw-in, and surely that is going to be it. There's no way they're going to get another attempt at goal now, right? As it is over the added time minutes. Can we get this ball clear? Budabuz coming inside. Ref, you fancy blowing, please? Because that would be great. The ball's shot up in the air. Kingsley does well to head it away. And there it is. 2-1 on aggregate. We are through to the quarterfinals. We will get to see who we'll be facing in the quarterfinals and semi-finals at the same time, so we know where we're at. Obviously, title race, we're 6 points clear at the top at the moment, but still some big games to go. Bruno Magpies as well, with what looks like a game in hand, which doesn't show up there, so I don't really know what's happened there. But with that said, we will certainly be taking a look at who we will take on in the quarterfinals as well as the semi-finals in the draw. as that will be coming up right now. It's going to be interesting to see. Let's see. Unbeatable. 12 games unbeaten. We're doing very, very well. Here we go. The cup draw for the quarterfinals. Let's see. Valencia, Braga, Qarabag. We'll take them. Yep. Excellent. We've got the Azerbaijani side, Qarabag, which is probably the best one we could have got other than Lask. And then also in the semi-final, if we get through, we'll be facing Valencia or Braga, which will be some tough tests, I'm sure. I can't imagine us getting any further if we do manage to get to the semi-finals. But with that, we got to have a go, haven't we? We've got to have a go. They will be in a few games' time, I believe. I say few games, one game in between Europa, and then we're into the Qarabag game. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you think we're going to get on in the quarterfinals and maybe even the semi-finals, and I will catch you in the next one.